Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream, or welcome in those tuning in after the fact. Guys, we are playing some Dune Awakening. This is a new survival MMO by Funcom. I have videos on the channel, or at least a video on the channel, talking about all the different features that come in Dune. If you're curious, you can go check it out there. But yeah, we are just this is our little house here. It's a meager dwelling, and we're just trying to kind of honestly complete the first tutorial stuff still, where we get everything unlocked, and then we'll go from there. This is just available for the weekend. Right now, this is beta testing, and I think they're trying to stress test the servers this weekend, and then it goes live on June 10th. And yeah, so far it's been pretty fun. It very much like Conan Exiles, which is another one of Funcom's games. And yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer. I'm still a bit new. Also, I forgot YouTube. Give me just 1 second to fix the chat. Hey, there we go. All right. I think we're good to go. Let's go look around. So what were we doing last time? Oh, we need to follow your inner sight to the first trial. Oh, cool. Okay. Let's follow our inner sight. What does that even mean? Let's take these guys out one more time, just because they're here. Oh, you know what? Let's try to use our... Let's actually try to use our items. Oh, is there somebody else over there? Oh, nice. Does that say Lebowski? Something Lebowski? That's what I read. I don't know if that's what it said, but that's what I saw. Oh, yeah, this is the one that's a little glitchy. It's a little weird. Oh yeah, we can get blood out of them. Let's do that. How do we do that? 7. Let me see. There we go. Grab the salvage metal as well. You know, we could probably get more water and have some extra. Hey, what up, chicken? And that would kind of be nice. I know we need to do the trial or whatever, but I'd rather have enough water that I didn't have to worry about dying of thirst. How do you refuel the bike? Gods with the sniper. Nice. That's some pretty good headshots there, if I do say so myself. I don't know what the deal with these bullets were showing that you couldn't actually hide behind stuff. I'm a little bit concerned about the state that this is going to go live in. I think it's going to be fun no matter what, but I'm a little bit concerned. Going to be honest. All right, let's break out the Chris knife. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Or not Chris knife, whatever. Scrap of metal. Yeah, let's get these bandages going. Oh, there's still multiple. There's still multiple. All right, we're gonna let our cool down. So far, these abilities kind of feel like they suck. If I'm being honest, they don't feel great. They don't like a turret. I mean, I don't know if I just shouldn't have chosen a Mentat. I'm liking stuff. I'm just a little bit apprehensive that it's not quite going to be in the state that we wanted in. Just enjoy the jank, Vatra says. All right, all right. Hey, Nani. Nani, I'm going to get you a code in just a second, I think. I was just giving it a second to... I was just giving this a second to register. Every time I do a stream, it gives me 3 keys up to I think I can do it once more. I know you're not stressing it or whatever, but thanks for saying hello. But I just want to let you know. Can I? Oh, yeah. So we're trying to grab blood from these guys because we can... Oh, I don't have a container. I need to craft another container. So we'll go to our crafting menu. What do we need? Oh, we need more plant fibers to make. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, well, we don't really need to worry about killing these guys anymore. We'll go find some plant fiber if we can. I think there was some over here before. Pick up copper. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I tried to get in for early access, but denied. Hey, Nani, me too. And then I was like, I didn't get in, and then someone sent me a code, and I tried putting it in, and it was like, you already have access. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but it's like, okay, sure, sounds good. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't think it's registered just yet. Let me make sure that I have everything right in the description. Maybe I need to stream it for a minute. Well, in the next hour or so, hopefully I'll have some. I know you're not too stressed. But, yeah. Yeah, Donnie, they were really looking for people that had experience with survival games, I think, and people that were into it. I had a friend who his main game is, or has been for the longest time, has been, oh, what is it? Oh, now I can't remember the name of it. The space game, guys, where everything's like real time, and Eve. He's an Eve player, and they let him in like right away. So I think they were looking for people that had experience with games that were more like what they had. So I was honest in my survey, which turns out I should not have been. And yeah, so I guess that's how it happened for me, at least. Can confirm gear set items don't take up inventory and in your bag. That's nice. Oh, there's some plants. I can actually see them from over now. Now that I know I'm looking for, can see them from far away. No stress. I may not get to play until tomorrow. Okay, cool. All right. You haven't done any survival games before? Yeah, this is very similar to Conan Exiles, which is one of their other games. Let's see if it'll sate any of my thirst getting this dew. Cannot drink. Okay, yeah, it only fills your water bar up when it's like really low, apparently. I kind of suspected, but I really like how the plants, like the fiber and stuff, like it took me, like, now that I know what they look like, I can see them from far away, and there doesn't need to be any glow. I love that for the UI. Okay, cool. Let's make some more blood sacks, which is a weird thing to say, but we'll make a couple of them. Oh, Tim, I should have lied. Yeah, right? Used to play mini survival games, too many hours into Ark. Okay. Yeah, I've hardly ever done it. I've hardly played any. I only started in the last year playing a little bit. And it's funny because I was at PAX East last year, and there was a survival game, and I was trying to play it, and I was not doing a very good job. And someone was just there, like, monitoring and there to, help and whatever. It was actually it was somebody's spouse. It was like a wife of somebody who was in the company. Was like, oh yeah, I had problems with this thing too. Same thing I was having problems with, and she's like, you have it. Well, she was like, yeah, oh, you don't play survival games either. And I was like, no. And she's like, yeah, this is apparently obvious if you play survival games. And I was like, oh, okay. I had to go punch a tree. And by punching the tree, this was like early game that they're in development, wasn't like in any close to a finished state, right? And you had to go punch the tree to get wood. And I was like, yeah, I would not have thought I should go punch a tree to get anything. I thought that was kind of funny. I love the wait, what? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I love this gathering system where you analyze it and then you follow the line. Like, it's kind of tricky. I don't think you even have to do it, or maybe if you do a bad job, like you just get a little bit less loot. But it rewards you for gathering, and there's actual skill for skillful gathering. This is something that a lot of people like mentioned, and they were thinking about with Ashes of Creation. And the problem, this is a case of getting too much feedback from your audience and not knowing when to not listen to them. The feedback they got with Ashes of Creation is that too many people, they said, "Do you want a mini game for gathering?" And people didn't know what a mini game was, and so they thought it was something else, which I thought was kind of funny. And so, like, I mean, I understand people not knowing what a mini game is, like, totally. But it's like, yeah, if your audience is telling you, like, hey, we kind of don't know what this is, like, you don't have to listen to them. You can decide that we know better, you know, like, under the certain circumstances. So, anyways, I just thought that was funny. This turret, I kind of hate turrets in most games. Maybe I don't hate this one, but it's like one of those things where maybe it makes the game easier for people that need the game to be made easier for. So I'm all for it in that case because I want games to be accessible to everybody. But it does feel like an autoplay feature, right? Oh my gosh, I did sneak up behind this person. That's awesome. Although I am now dying because I'm bad. Okay, did I reload? Are we reloaded? Think so, yeah. Oh, where did they go? Did I kill them? Oh, hey, dude. Ooh. You can dash, but you run out of stamina really quickly. Oh, jeez, I can't even see that guy. Oh, look at that turret. Is it somebody else? I could have sworn somebody else was shooting. Yeah, let's... Okay, so we need a hotkey. There we go. Our bandages, switch them out so that we can heal. Oh. Oh. I don't like how easy it is to accidentally switch weapons. Kind of annoying. I guess it's fine. I guess the combat is fine. Did already take that person's blood. Guess let's go get this person's. I can hear people, which is cool. Cool, did I get blood from both of them? I think I did. I guess I already got blood from all those guys. Man, that's a good spot for that NPC to stand. There's been a couple of times where the wall is sticking out further than it looks. I'm sorry, guys. I've been super hyper-focused on this. I'm not looking at chat at all. Okay, this is maybe a bit of a glitch, running out with their back turned to me. I don't think that's the way. Oh, that's cool. And then there's another one up there, man. Jeez. I do apologize. Oh, do I not have any? Do I not have enough blood? Oh yeah, okay, I have bags. Cool. We're taking their blood so that we can turn it into water. Daedric suicide bombers have made their way into my lobby. Oh no. Yeah, Art taught me to punch everything. Oh, okay. Okay, that's funny, Weremiggle. Okay, Nani. I will absolutely do that. Maybe we can do it tomorrow. Although I think I'm doing this while you're doing your thing. All right, we're just getting. Cool. Okay, cool. Excellent. We got more. Need more blood. Sweet. Oh, did I just light myself on fire? Oh my god, I just lit myself on fire. Okay, so you can self-revive. Cool. If you have water, I think you can self-revive. Okay, don't walk over the fire. You will light yourself on fire. Did not expect that. Did not expect that at all. Okay, what are we doing? We got our blood bags. We got 2 full ones. One that's almost full. We've got a bit of fiber. Do we have any bandages? I don't think so. Do we need to craft some more bandages? Eventually we'll get better bandages and, you know, better stuff just more generally. Weremoogle's trying to recruit and recruiting for the Guild Wars. Everyone should download it. Oh, a little bit of drop frames there. Man, it looks good though. Does it not?
The Kirab have their market going again. Looks like they've chosen Mirzabah this year. There are scores of them camped out all around the hammer.
Huh.
Of course, that's only a problem if you need to go by there. For the rest of us, it means more time to work without some dirty bandits stealing everything you find.
Huh. There's a rock outcropping that I think could very easily be called a hammer, and I wonder if that's what they're talking about. That's really cool if it is. Where are we going? We're going up. Lyriel, Dune is good. I would say the only thing I would say bad about it right now is that we haven't been able to adopt a pet yet. Unfortunately, no. That is definitely the backpack full. Okay, that's definitely the biggest problem that we've run into is that we don't seem to be able to adopt a pet. I think we'll drop this. It's broken. Then we can get more fuel cells. Can you only carry so many fuel cells? How many fuel cells do we have? 105 in that stack? I thought I just got rid of something to make room. If I put something in my quick slot, does that... It does save an inventory spot, it looks like. Oh, no, it still shows an X. Okay. What else can we research stuff? Can we research more? Is there anything that would help us here? Blood purifier, everything else is locked. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have more. Unfortunately. We do have more skill points. Should probably look into this and oh, gravity mine. We should try that. Indeed. Let's learn gravity mine. Oh yeah, we also have this weapon, which I guess we'll get rid of that. It's broken. Hopefully we'll be able to make some better stuff later. Can you only carry 10 of these at a time? Okay, they stack, but they take up inventory spots, I guess. Is that a big deal? Is that like pretty hooked up to have all these fuel cells? Is that like a big reward at the end of the thing? Is there some rocks? I'm not interested in this if I can't adopt a little space mouse or something. I mean, their jerboas are like sacred, Lyriel. I don't know if you caught that, but they do seem to be pretty important. They are. Oops. They are like they're like the sacred, creature of the desert or something. Man, this is a little bit annoying because I improvise power pack. I don't know. I'm a little bit annoyed that I can't grab all these fuel cells. Huh. Did this person just grab all the stuff that I left? I think they might have. Oh, I don't have any water. And we're unsheltered. I'm dehydrated. Okay, I better drink some water. Do I have some water? I think I just drank some blood. All right, I consumed some blood. Let's get back to the base and get this stuff purified, and then we'll have water to carry with us. Hopefully these guys haven't respawned yet. Is that our base? Yeah. Maybe we'll grab some more fiber on the way. We still need more, I think. We need a lot for our bandages. We'll have to be careful here. Oh, instead of drinking blood, since I am so low, I could have just used the dew from. All right, don't even worry about the scrap. I like that they're sacred. Yeah. DM away. Indeed. Okay, cool. So let's use, I guess, deposit blood. Cool. And then so we drank some. Okay, so it's purifying as we go. Okay. All right, so that's going to take a bit, I suppose. Waiting on run screen ATM, so bouncing between screens. Yeah. Let me just check real quick, guys, and see where Nani's at here. Well, Nani's key is at, rather. That's what I mean. Huh, not quite working yet. Sent you the screenshot, Night, but be aware, it'll make you want to play. Okay. Oh my god, it does make me want to play. It's a picture of a rabbit mount, everybody. It's a picture of a rabbit mount. Well, this kind of needs to run for a second. Can I use this? Oh, you know what? Let's put these... Quick deposit. Hey, there we go. Got rid of all the fuel cells we had. That'll save a bunch of room. Oh, yeah, all these spaces open up, I think. So the fuel cells were taking up a bunch of space. I didn't even realize that. Is there anything else that we want to... So we got scrap metal for days. We got a decent amount of granite for building stuff. This... I don't know about all this like, micro sandwich fabric. Okay. Mechanical parts. I don't know what most of the stuff is. I mean, you craft most stuff from your own inventory. Maybe we'll deposit like this granite. Maybe we'll deposit the ore. And then, I don't know, some of the stuff is, you know, I assume it's going to be useful for us, but spice-infused copper dust, EMF generator, fabrication component found in Fremen areas such as Enclave, used in cut arrays. Sure, I don't know. We'll put it in there. I don't think we need it on us. So we got these blood packs. I guess they're being used over here. I'm unclear on what's going on. Like, are they on my person? Or are they on? Oh, they're okay. Yeah. So this is. Can I not drag it up here to the? Oh, that's loadout. That's loadout. Does this thing not have space to hold things? I'm very unclear. I mean, it's slowly making water, I guess. It's pretty damn slow. I guess we got blood and we can drink blood if we have to. Like, it doesn't feel great to have to do that. I don't think we need all of these either. We'll take one with us and leave the other one from storage. I don't know if it's still going to continue. I mean, it's got a good amount of blood in here, I suppose. That's weird. Drinking blood. All right. Let's listen to our heart. Follow your inner sight to the first trail. Looks like that's it. We need to head that way. And we're moving across open desert. Some really cool touches here, guys, that I think is really great for game design. If you have something in your hand, you move slower. And now, is that 100% realistic? I mean, one could argue no. But I will say it feels good as a mechanic. And sometimes that's what matters. So that's my... I keep hitting the scroll wheel, and it keeps like switching items and pulling stuff out. I am grabbing stuff I just deposited that's filling up my bags, but, you know, I'm not going to grab the copper. We haven't found a use for copper yet. I assume we will need it soon. It's better when it's freeze-dried. Oh, okay. Okay, you got to freeze-dry the blood, and then it's better. But just in case we have room for everything, we'll have it then. And then we don't have to, like, you know, in a dedicated fashion, go pick up all this stuff. Oh, fuel cell. Yeah, lots of copper. We got copper for days. Okay, it's pretty cool. Like, you kind of don't want to just run out over, like, open sand. I do feel... I want to feel challenged. I want to feel like things things matter, right? Like if things if you have a mechanic in a game that doesn't matter, is it a mechanic? And so I do like that, but I also don't want to feel annoyed by how often I have to do something, you know, or like, oh, this is like super annoying. I didn't feel that way, generally speaking, in Conan Exiles, which again is their last game that Funcom made. However, oh, wow, I got a bunch. Those are fuel cells. I got like 27 there. I mean, it looked like we needed a lot of power, or we could at least store a lot of power. So, you know, the fact that so far I think we're largely doing that. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, I know these are just like, oh, that's a person on a bike. Is that a real? Is that like a PC? Yep. Oh, and they got friends. Oh, that's cool. We can get one of those. We just need to. They don't look like they drive super well. Oh, look at that wall. Is that wall just a whole bunch of copper? Huh, that's interesting. Does that a bigger amount? Is that this just a coincidence? That's really cool. That's sweet. I like that. All right. Yeah, we're gonna keep going south here. Look like so. There's a bunch of player houses that we can see. Totally agree. Need a great balance. Yeah, yeah. I really gotta quit hitting the scroll wheel. I'm gonna have to unbind that because it's super annoying. Oh, okay. Oh, it's red. Oh no. It was awesome that Mel said that they got eaten by a sandworm and all their stuff got destroyed because it was eaten by a sandworm. Woo! Barely made it to the shade in time. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. I like the fear. I like the you want to feel like something's going on. Things are happening. Do not, I repeat, do not walk into the fire, guys. I don't recommend that. Oh, there he is over there. And then whatever that thing is, looks like a beacon of some sort. Did we just find a cave? Cool, and we got some little bit of dew we can grab here. Interesting. Doesn't look like we can do it. We can interact with it in any way. Let's go down the stairs here. Enter the ancient cave, interact with the altar, then complete the first trial. Okay, it toggles on RP walk. I like it. Inhale the spice. Oh, we're getting high. Uh-oh. Loading. Huh. Okay.
Who is it that thinks? Ibn Kirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally? Our God gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Bila kaif.
Oh, do we have to hide from the eye? Rest in black shade. I guess that's what that means. Oh, okay. Huh. I was trying to bait the eye to the other side. Okay. Cool, cool. Does this one not close?
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home.
Oh. Huh. This is cool. I don't think we need a stealth at all, but you know.
On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Okay. What do you guys think about all this? I think it's cool. I don't know if it's that interesting if you're not playing, but... Okay. I didn't see that. Oh, yeah, a little jump prog. I love it.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
Maybe freedom? Ooh, okay. These eyes are a interesting touch. Do you have to climb on this one? Oh no, you can go on that far side. Yeah. Huh. Oh, I'm dying. No! Oh God, how far to go back? Okay, not very far. It's original, yeah. Definitely. I haven't played anything like this before.
Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmon Ep. Be la Kaifa.
I don't know what Ben Lakaifa means. Anybody want to tell me what Ben Lakaifa means?
Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmonton. Be la Kaifa.
Okay, I think that's just a little bit of a load. I'm just checking to see if I can get Nani her key here.
Still there, off-worlder. Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a steel suit.
Oh, sweet.
Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
I didn't look how they wrote it. It's supposed to be a real language. Okay, I could see that. I know that he based a lot of the stuff off of certain cultures, as you might imagine. Some of them probably Middle Eastern. Cool. Moisture seal caves are found throughout Arrakis. Their entrances are covered by water seals that trap precious humidity inside. An orange map marker indicates that these locations are sources of compounds used for hydration and gathering equipment. Okay. Locate moisture-sealed cave. Gather microfiber fabric. Gather an EMF generator. I have most of those things because I think I on my own wandered into one. So that's cool. This area just turned you into RP walk. Just toggles it on for you. Cool. All right. Well, I mean, I know over here, wherever there was stuff. Huh. Oh, it's here. Okay, there's a cave here. Yeah, I don't remember what I even said now, but it's interesting. Wonder if someone will do a lore breakdown. I bet somebody's already doing it. I mean, mean, why is it pointing into this area, like into this cave? It says I'm like on top of it. Is it under? Is there a cave underneath here? A little bit unclear. Maybe you got to find the entrance to the cave. And then it's all in here. Cool. There's another, like right there. You can see that there's like another bit of copper or whatever along the, like on the sidewall. That's pretty cool. Was that where I'd been up? I wonder. Let's see if we can get up there. Looks like there's something up there. Al-Kaboo? I'm not sure, Franny. I'm sorry. I'd have to go back. Oh, I thought there was light. I think it was just light peeking through the rock here. Down there, maybe? Huh, somebody's putting in some work over there. That's cool. I think these guys spent a lot of time in like Zion or equivalent place. Okay, so we got just some regular bad guys there. I'm not really going to mess with them right now. I'm not really trying to run a mission. I'm not going to pass up any water, though. Or plant fiber, for that matter. I thought there was a spot over here, like in the rock. These are just like crashed ships and stuff. I don't know if there's going to be any cave over here. Okay, there literally is a cavern over there. Like, it's telling me where it's at. I just apparently missed it. I guess I should go back. It's kind of a bummer because I'd already found one, and like that was, you know, that seemed fine. Is it along this rock? Yeah, okay. It's just on this rock here. Oh, maybe I should kill the guy before I try to loot him. I don't like being body blocked. It feels pretty unresponsive being body blocked like that. It's kind of annoying when the guys like run up on you and you just feel like you can't do anything. Not a huge fan of that. I feel like I just walked past whatever it was, and I didn't see it.
I see someone. There's my tracker.
Oh no!
Leaving here alive. Enemy found.
This combat feels like this combat feels very much like Conan Exiles, and I don't mean that in a good way. I mean, how old was that game? And it doesn't feel like they've improved on. It doesn't feel like they've improved upon it a whole lot. Yeah, it looks a little clunky. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it does look a little clunky, and it doesn't feel amazing. It feels pretty. It feels really dated. It feels like really like. I mean, this is the problem I have with like Souls games. This is worse, I feel like, because that feels more intentional, and this just feels like they didn't do a very good job with it. There's so much cool stuff here, but like you gotta have like the combat just doesn't feel good. It's just like your character is slowly doing stuff, and the you doesn't look like you're interacting with everything around you. I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel responsive. Okay, so is it in here somewhere and I just didn't see it? If we're just like retracing our steps. In case I missed something, but okay. Huh, that's... When I try to dash, it, like, kicks me back. That's weird. Now you're just calling out Souls games because they're too hard. I don't like Souls games because you press a button and then, like, that's it. You're waiting for the game to do stuff. And I prefer to be... Like, I want to feel like I'm in control of my character. I think most people do. Do I see right? You have a turret with unlimited ammo, but keep running out of normal gun ammo? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't like how, I mean, Conan, like, the combat feels, it just doesn't feel amazing. It doesn't really, like, stuff just happens. And if that's how the combat feels, like, I don't know why it's so hard for so many companies. They either nail the mechanics or, like, you know, how a game feels, and I don't know if I believe this thing is even here. I'm really unclear why this is like marked on the map. Oh my gosh, I injured myself again, jumping down off something. Yeah, it's like, I mean, yeah, this is beautiful and everything looks great, sure, but like, why does the combat? If the combat feels bad, that's not, and the movement doesn't feel good. That's not great, right? Yeah, I don't see any entrance to anything out here. Man, I would love to get... So I need to locate a moisture sealed cave. So I guess I'll just walk some direction. Like, I know I found one over here or something, right? Or like way... Sandware Breach, cool. Breaker Hideaway. Yeah, I don't know. It's also weird with players' houses. Like, I feel like I don't want to go near somebody's house. Like, I'm not trying to... So I don't know how to find, though, discover if there's a moisture-sealed cave. To be fair, probably subconsciously comparing it to Helldivers' movement in combat, since games look similar. Yeah, man, but, like, I don't like getting locked into an animation. And that's what is happening here. You hit a button and you're, like, locked into the animation. And generally speaking, that doesn't feel great. And then it just doesn't feel super responsive. It feels like they copy and pasted Conan Exiles, like most of what this game is. And they didn't improve enough upon it for me. Soulframe was looking pretty good. There was an option later to auto lock or not. Yeah, Soulframe was looking really good, and the combat felt great. And I don't know. There's like you can define it, right? But it does sometimes feel like there's like a certain like, immaterial thing where you're like, when I played Soulframe, I was like, man, this combat feels really good, and this feels really bad, and it feels like Conan Exiles, and it's not a big enough improvement. Hey, here we go. Do I expect less from Warframe devs? Hey, man, I don't know. I haven't had a ton of experience with them. I mean, I hear good things and all. Oh, gosh. Why can't I use my... Oh, could I not use them because I was out of stamina? Why couldn't I use my weapons? All right, we got some blood. I would like to... Hopefully I can do this without getting attacked. We got a bunch of fiber. Let's craft some healing kits. Maybe if we make an open spot, they'll automatically go into the place for us. Oh, no, they won't. Okay. Oh, yeah, there they go. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. The combat in Conan felt pretty clunky, and it doesn't really feel like you're in control. I don't know. It just doesn't feel good. I've honestly been looking forward to playing Soulframe since it was announced. Yeah. You'd only played a bit at the beginning of Warframe? Okay. It's weird there being a bit of pull on this weapon, considering I'm shooting darts, but at like a low speed. But sure, I guess whatever. They're like spring-loaded weapons or whatever. All right, we're topped off on blood. Is this just another moisture seal on this side? Okay. Oh, it gave me micro sandwich fiber for breaking that. Because I played some Conan Exiles, like I played some on stream with a couple of friends, and I don't expect a game that's coming out so much far after that to just feel exactly the same. Like, yeah, there's a little bit better of this gathering kind of thing that mostly works. But combat, guys, combat, like, I don't know. I might also be a minority of people who feel this way. All right, that's fun. We can hide in this little crevice. Okay, well, looks like we reached the edge of the world out here. Because I know, like, games like Anthem. Anthem I thought was incredibly fun because the combat felt so amazing. And I played it a lot more than most people did because I think people just felt like there wasn't any content. And that was true. But I feel like the gameplay was so good. I was like, I want them to cook on this and like actually put some content out for it either. You know, like put some content out for it and, you know, like let's see where it goes. And I think it just got hated on so bad they kind of canceled it. Haven't played, but I can tell what you're getting at just watching. Okay, yeah. I assume this is like a soft, like you can go out.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I better find some... Hey, there's a bunch of plant fibers out here. Oh, man, there's a whole bunch of plant fibers out here. Wow. Okay, there's a ton of plant fibers. Well, that's cool. There's a ton of everything out here, actually. I don't know where to go hide. If I can just be under some sort of cover. Is this where it just came from? Probably. I guess we can go hide in there.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Do I just have to wait for this to go by? Huh. Okay. Hide inside a sandworm. Alright. Well, at least it's quick. Guess I might as well make some more bandages. Feels a little bit slow right now. Like, I feel like I have... It's a little bit the problem with this style of... Okay, so we hit the edge of the map there. Maybe we just head relatively, like, kind of north. It's kind of the problem with this style of game where you have to go to a particular place and do a particular thing. And then it's also not... So, more modern games... I feel like, yeah, more modern games don't require you to do that as much, especially in like tutorials. If you just do it, it kind of gives you credit for the thing. But like I've done some of this stuff, right? I've actually done all of this stuff, and it didn't give me credit for it. So, yeah. And then I've got to wonder, like, it's just a lot of walking. It's early in the game. It's not too bad, but am I going to die from that? I just feel incredibly weak. And that doesn't feel amazing. Like running through here, like I'm ready to progress. I don't know, maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm being overly critical. It's incredibly disappointing that the game looks this cool, looks this modern, and then feels like a game made in, I don't know, 12 years ago or something. At which, I guess if they've got the look, like changing the other stuff maybe isn't that bad, isn't that hard. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I built a house without dying. Hey, Daedric, fuck you. Yeah. Are we on the same server? Oh my god. 12 normal dread cells Reese is enough for me tonight. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Have to make do with 2 depth axes. Hey, that'll work, man. It's fine. Daedric, I am, so I think, is this the spawn area? Yeah, so I'm like, this is my house. Can we find each other in-game? Hey, social, there we go. Enter character name? I'm Nightharo. 65533. Or if you want to find me. Or, I'm sorry, if you want to give me your info and I'll find you. Either way. I will say this is pretty tame by, like, survival game standards. Like, I think you're supposed to, if you're not good and you're not, like, I think this is just why I don't really love survival games necessarily. But, like, I thought in Conan, like, your health slowly recovered. Did it not? Like, this wrapping of your arms to like, heal yourself might be taken directly from Conan. I need to go and look. Oh my gosh. Do you go to sleep, dude? Oh. Okay. I got caught with a light. I wanted to know what happened when that... Oh, snaps. There we go. I just ducked behind this and let my... Let my turret kill him. Oh no! Died so close to my base. Okay, cool. Yeah, you just go to your menu and it's like down at the bottom there, man. I'll kick you one, or I'll search for you. Yes, I do. Hey, there we go. All right, Moogle. Have a good night, man.
Who's that?
I don't want to deal with this dude. I'm just going to try to run by him. I'm just getting my stuff here real quick. Since I died. I need to do this stuff at my house, but yeah, you can come to me. So you built your house. Do you need to like? We're almost caught up. We're almost at the same place, man. What do you think so far? Here, I can jump in Discord. Are you able to get in Discord right now? Yeah, okay, cool. Yo.
What's up?
What do you think so far?
Basic survival game so far. Waiting to see more. Combat seems like it could be interesting. I'd like to see more of it.
Research. I need to research a fabricator. Yeah, the combat, like, I don't know. I kind of was getting a little bit annoyed with it. It feels a little bit. It just feels. It doesn't feel that great to me. It feels okay, but not that great.
Yeah. There's definitely some clunk to it.
Yeah, it feels just like. I don't know if you were listening, but it just, to me, it just felt just like Conan Exiles. And not
That's fair.
in a great way. I think I could make a still suit now. I don't know if I can make one and give it to you. Is it still wanting you to go through the whole quest thing?
I mean, I have the quest up, but I don't know. I think I can break the quest. I should probably drink something. Oh, there's some flowers.
The getting water from blood it's a slow process.
Oh boy.
Is this unlocked? Is this unlocked?
So what class did you go with?
I went with a Mentat. I have
Gotcha.
I have a turret that I can set down. What'd you go with?
Trooper.
Okay.
I have a grapple.
Oh, interesting. All right. I can.
Look at your fancy base.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of a one-floor hovel, but you know. We do again. Okay, I made a fabricator. Maybe that's what you need to make a still suit. What up?
So, let me test something. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It's different.
Alright.
Is that in-game audio?
Yeah. Yeah, it's proximity chat.
Oh. What's the key for it?
V is the default.
Hello, hello.
You might have to change your input device in the settings.
Maybe. All right, I'm making 2 stealth suits. We'll see if I assume I can just give it to you. I don't know if
Alright.
I don't know if it'll advance your quest. I have a feeling it won't. What if you could scream and attract a sandworm? Imagine that's how people troll others in PvE zones. You can call a sandworm into a PvP zone. That's one of the ways. If like you can't get the thing, you can make it where kind of nobody else can.
I don't think the quest is mandatory. I think because they give you the option of just skipping the tutorial stuff and just have everything like unlocked.
Okay.
Pretty sandy in here.
I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Am I your Obi-Wan?
Indeed. I gotta. Okay, it's a bodysuit. All right. I was about to say I don't know if I have pants.
Impressive, Off-worlder.
Oh, there we go.
Just remember, if you didn't connect the tubes between the cats and the thigh pads just right, you'll be drinking your own liquefied feces. And that does not count as hydration, by the way.
That's
I
disgusting.
have good news, Off-worlder. My leg has recovered enough that I will risk it to move forward.
Still
I
suit
know
is a
place
body
in your
enclosing
sector
garment.
where we can meet.
Indicates hydration
Craft a
loss.
survey device so you can figure out how to get there and join me.
All right, I think the rest of it's done. Cool.
So what do we get?
I think it's gonna hit space. That's a still suit for you, so you don't get hydrated
Okay.
so fast. Yeah, give that a shot.
Beautiful.
I guess I drank all the water on accident. I don't know. This thing takes forever.
Got a bit of a draft over here.
Yeah, you know. It's just I just like feeling like I'm out in nature, you know? It's better that way. You want to go kill some things, or what are you going to do?
I'm down to go kill some stuff.
All right. Is north of us just empty desert? I think it might be. I think it might be the edge of the zone. I wonder if this game will become like Rust. What do you mean, Vatra?
Yeah, I feel like a vampire. Drinking blood, have to stay out of sunlight.
I know. I kind of was thinking the same thing. Like it looks like I'm afraid north of us is just like there's nothing out there,
Yeah.
and then you just go get killed by worms if you go there. I guess we could like drop all our stuff and go check.
What's the fun in that?
Just go out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I have here? I mean, I do get all this cool stuff that, you know, I don't know why I'm dropping it on the floor of my place. I could probably just have a storage thing. Let me just put it all in here.
Okay, so I can't put a respawn beacon inside your base.
Okay.
But I can put it right outside of it.
Huh. I guess I could probably build another storage container and then put it here, I suppose. How do I do that?
So does the game have like any guild features or anything, or is it just like small parties with like settings that you can do inside bases?
I mean, they have said before that their intent is to like be able to have large scale group combat. So one would think that they would. But
I see. There is exit. In the social, you can go over to guild. Costs 1,000 to make a guild.
Oh, okay. Cool. You want to head north? See how far we
Let's
get?
do it. Yeah.
I'm still going, man. Roughly 3 hours of sleep at night,
I'll
and I
work on
caught
my
4
drink.
brown
Let's
trout
go.
tonight, cooking at the community Dutch oven meal. Nice. Dude, you got to get more sleep than that, man.
Alright, I'm ready. Oh, gotta go out the other exit.
I'm realizing that gonna get sunstroke before too long, and then probably run out of water.
Yeah, that's a likely thing to happen.
Oh, there's a worm, and I'm still being too loud apparently. Pretty sure I'm gonna get eaten by a worm. I stopped moving, and I still can't be quiet enough.
Oh, my thing is red. I'm bailing.
Yeah.
Okay, so north is not the way.
Freedom! I will not be
I'm
constrained. I will not be constrained.
I'm guessing if you hit the edge of the map, then it's like auto spawns a worm to go kill you or something.
Yeah, there's a line here. Well, you know. He sounded me. I will Monday get a crash, then get back to normal. Oh, it destroyed my still suit too. I'm in my underwear here.
Wait, how'd you get destroyed? Like, just exposure or?
I
hit?
mean, I got eaten by a worm, and it said,
Oh. That's not fun.
well, not a big deal. Just making another still suit real quick. Sandworm death. You have been killed by a sandworm. All your items in your inventory have been lost and are not recoverable. Stick to rocky ground to avoid the sandworm's attention, or use a vehicle to travel quickly across open sands. Mel, what are your thoughts so far? If you're able to tell me.
All right, let's make a vehicle. How hard could it be?
Yeah, I don't know if it's unlocked. Can we like skip through to get stuff unlocked? I chose the tutorial method, and I kind of regret it.
Yeah. I think stuff is still locked by levels regardless, so
Oh, okay.
we're probably not seeing a vehicle for a bit.
All right, man. We'll catch you later.
Oh, wait. Okay, if we didn't have the tutorial, we would have access to a vehicle.
Oh. Can we like remake a character and skip the tutorial?
There might be a way to just turn off the tutorial. Hold on, let me look through the settings real quick.
Worm tooth, huh? Your crafting component obtained by dying to a sandworm can be used to craft an unfixed Chris knife. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, I didn't unequip all my weapons. I don't have a weapon. I guess you can make one. They're pretty easy to make. Or a construction
Yeah.
tool or anything else. Brilliant. Yeah, did you find a way? I guess look if you can.
I'm not seeing one.
I haven't played a ton of survival games. I like the early game a lot, but I wonder how the end game will be. Okay. How do you feel about the combat? think I'm good to go. Let me change some items.
Is it murdering time?
Murder in time. There's like a little
guy right
outpost
there.
here. Yeah, there's like a couple guys here. Ah! You can just throw an explosive?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. Here's what I could do. I can put out a turret that like shoots and kills somebody, but like that's it. And
That's
then
pretty cool.
And then I got a low wall thing, which kind of sucks. It's not horrible. What? Did you just jump up?
Grappling hook.
Aw, dude. I
That's cool.
feel like I got robbed. Well, says I think I messed myself up in combat. I always hit tab first, which puts me in menu and makes me panic. I think I'm too used to tab targeting ESO. Yeah. The melee feels a little janky to me. Feels a little jank. I know when I went over here, how can I ping the map? Just basically like really far east of us. If you're up for that, let's just head that way. That there were some guys that I died to that were actually like difficult.
All right, I'm down. Let me top up on water before I go.
Okay.
You know, classic survival game stuff.
Yeah. Can you use my water extractor?
You have to give me permission inside your console thing.
It doesn't. I'm not allowed to extract. Do I not have any? Why I can't? Associate? Are we associates? Or I guess I can just put it to public.
I wouldn't put it to public.
Well, I could do it for a second.
Yeah.
Can you use it now?
Alright. Yep, it worked.
Do I not have? So I can build weapons, binoculars, and a bunch of other stuff, but I can't. It's unclear to me how. Like, I don't know why I can't withdraw water. You know?
Are you holding Gi?
The melee is janky, and I like the upgrade pistol more. Yeah. No, I can drink, but there's an extract water, and I don't know why I can't. Like, why don't I have a canteen? I feel like a canteen is tech is tech that I should have. You know?
Maybe you haven't researched it, and you can. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like you not knowing how to.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Look at that guy go.
Yeah. Is that Mel? No.
Like the grappling hook's on an 8-second cooldown. That's crazy.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, I thought the melee was also a bit janky. I'll have to try the pistol. I haven't gotten one yet.
I wonder if there's like cooldown reduction and stuff. This would be a pretty funny build.
Whoa. What the hell was that? This person
I
just like...
found an ornithopter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, all broken.
Ah. I'm just gonna keep heading east. I got to the point where I just shoot
What's
everyone who walks like an NPC. What's up?
I just missed the last thing you said.
Oh, I just said I was heading east
Alright.
to.
I should probably get down.
Oh, you up on top?
Yeah. I was so excited to climb up, I didn't think, how am I getting down? Oh, I took a lot of damage. That was not good. Medkit, go. I'll catch up with you.
All right.
I will say with the grappling hook and the movement, it's very smooth. Like I was able to grapple like mid-fall. Like animation looked great and everything, no like server lag or whatever.
Okay, that's
Might
cool.
just be because I play a lot of bad games. But that's a plus to me.
Yeah. It just literally feels like they copy pasted all the movement and everything from Conan Exiles, and it's just a 12-year-old game, and it's just like, yeah, you guys could do better than this.
Yeah, that's fair. I haven't really played Conan, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I played it specifically in like kind of preparation for this, so I'd understand a little bit more about how stuff worked and what have you. And because I had some Jewel and her husband play,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty into it.
I'm slowly catching up.
I can just like post up my weapon and it just kills everybody for me.
So you picked the Arcanist build, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice. So is PvP just on? Can we just shoot random people?
No, there's going to be a, I don't even know if you can do PvP at all right now. Maybe, but there's like, it's like the open desert is where PvP is.
Okay.
So that's like, it's like a, you opt in.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's just a little bit north. Yeah, so up here I think is.
So bases are safe from being raided, right?
Yeah,
Like
they
PvP
are.
raids.
That was a big
Okay.
That was a big problem with Conan Exiles. It's like you could not, you could do that. As long as you have your shield so as long as you keep your shield generator like charged, and I think the idea is like as long as you're playing the game, you're fine. You just can't be like AFK forever. My last
That makes
DSR run,
sense, yeah.
I noticed on Twins there were 7 beams. It was like a laser light show. Yeah, that sounds about right, man. Okay, so this is something. I don't know. Take these guys out?
Yeah, let me get to the high ground.
Oh, all right. Fine. I'll throw out my auto turret.
Alright.
I don't know how to let go when climbing. Do you?
Let go and climbing. No.
All right. I think we're good. Engage. Ah. Can't tell if that's you or somebody else. Oh, I think I was shooting at you. Sorry.
I threw a grenade. Did we clear them?
can't tell. There's some other people, but I can't tell if they're PCs or NPCs. I think a floor down from you and further on. Yeah, there's some more guys. Oh.
Alright. What you doing?
Hey, man. You looked a little. Hey! Oh.
See, that's why I asked about PvP, so I can do that.
Yeah. That'd have been hilarious. It was just like one shot at me. I really like the. Yeah, the map looks good.
Well, that was cool, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
multiple ways to approach it.
Yeah. I just need to make a. I guess survival kit is the next thing. I don't know. I feel like a couple step away from being able to make a bike. But I guess that'll like add a bunch of room. Oh, is there a? Okay, never mind. That's just the fog of war. I was like, is there a sandstorm coming in? Oh shit. Have you experienced one of those?
Yeah.
Basically, just get wrecked, huh? Do not be out
No,
in the
I experienced it
sandstorm.
right as I was building my house, so
Oh, okay.
I was able to wait.
You were able to build your house without dying? Or are you just trying to rub that in?
Mm-hmm.
That's toxic, dude. It's toxic.
Pro gamer.
Pro gamer. I don't know. Just want to go east?
Yeah. We're in the desert, anything goes.
So far, like, I really like everything except for the combat. Just the melee combat in particular feels kind of like garbage. Honestly, the range combat doesn't feel great either. It feels... I mean, I am coming from, like, playing a lot of Helldivers where, like, you get knocked around and stuff will, like, mess up your aim and it feels a little too smooth. I don't like that too smooth feeling, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's my biggest complaint so far.
Yeah, I kind of want to see some, like, tougher enemies and, like, try to melee combat them because I feel like there's some depth to be had, especially with, like, how the side steps work and whatnot. Kinda
Yeah.
feels a little Dark Souls-y where you can, like, try to go for a backstab or something if you do it right. But it's like these enemies are way too weak to even care about that.
I think we got something up here.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to run away from the worm.
Oh, is one coming at?
Yeah.
We're fine. Oh, do I have a dagger? I don't have a dagger. I think it's a cool mechanic how you seem to, like, you move slower when you have a weapon out. I thought that's a cool mechanic.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's cool. Place is pretty empty.
Yeah. Not much going on. Yeah, I guess let's just go to rock outcropping to rock outcropping till we see something, or I suppose die.
Yeah.
Do you think we're being kept to, like, basic areas right now until we finish the tutorial or whatever. Or maybe this is all there
Probably.
is. They said there was only like 20 hours supposed to be available right now. Yeah, because I think we're at the edge here. Damn game's got me.
Yeah, imagine the vehicles help you move. What's up?
Damn game's got me gathering resources, man. I don't gather resources. It's not my thing. I didn't get married
Hey,
so I
man.
could gather my own resources, you know?
It could be worse. You could be getting a lead.
I could be what?
You could be farming for a lead.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Thank you. Thank you for putting everything. Do you need some plant stuff? I feel like I'm running ahead and grabbing it all.
It's fine. I ran ahead and grabbed some stuff earlier.
All right. Well, I could try to progress a little bit here. I only have a couple of like crafting things to do. I could just try to see if we can
Yeah,
get us
man,
a
I can
bike.
help you.
All right, cool. So I guess I'll just have to like build shit. I don't know if I'll be able to do it here. It might be a little too close to that opening.
I wonder what happens when you piss off one of those ships that's flying around.
Oh, I did that on accident. Yeah, so they... Oh my god, I can't do this. So yeah, they like freeze you in place and then they spawn some enemies that you have to fight. Yeah.
Are they like hard enemies?
There was like 4 guys. It wasn't insane, but I think the idea is that, yeah, I mean, I think they could be.
Gotcha.
Weird. Okay. Sometimes you have to hit stuff a few times.
Are sandworms killable?
No. And you can't ride them right now, but probably will be able to eventually. Actually, I think you will be able. Like they have plans to be able to ride them eventually. Right now, there's no Fremen in the game. Ah, shit! I need granite. Apparently, I need a bunch of granite.
I got granite.
All right.
To trade. Oh. Okay.
I didn't see it pop up like what I needed to do to trade.
I doubt that's enough, but that's what I got.
All right.
I'll go look around for some more.
Yeah, I can try to make a 1-room shack or something. Got eaten by a worm. Mel says, I got eaten by a worm, went back to all base crafted things, moved to the next zone, and now everything's harder. Oh, okay. Cool. So there is a... Okay, that's good to know. Well, that got us a few walls. So I feel like that's not bad.
Yeah, I've already mined another 100.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I think we need more of a footprint. That's really good to know, Mel. Thanks for the info.
Do you see it now?
Yeah, it popped up now. Try to figure out what the button was. Awesome. There's some going on. I hear people firing.
There's some jokes I want to make, but this is a live stream, so I'm not gonna make them.
Thanks. I don't know why the walls want to be... I don't know why the walls want to be backwards and how to change that. There we go.
Should be a way to rotate.
Oh, it's on the right. There we go. Wait. Left Alt. Left Control. Ooh, okay. I think the problem was my mouse is so sensitive that it like freaks out. Okay.
Gotcha.
There we go. You know, we got some interior walls, some exterior walls. It's fine. Do we really need a roof? I feel like we probably should, huh? Roof. There we go.
I have a lot of copper.
Oh, good. I think we're going to need some. That's the next thing. All right. I feel like this is... Well, never mind. Jeez. Need a little bit more to finish the roof, but maybe it's fine for now.
Sector weather
Don't worry,
alert.
I'm on
A
it.
large
Let me
sandstorm is
dump this
approaching.
copper off since it's like half my inventory.
Okay. Sandstorm is approaching, so
Yeah.
should probably...
Beautiful architecture.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we get a storage chest, or is that out of the budget?
No, I can do that. I was just trying to get that. I was going to get stuff from you, but here you go.
Alright.
Can you use it?
Nah. If you go to the console, you can give me access in it, and I can just use everything in the base.
Where?
This thing.
Oh.
My character's stuck.
Oh no.
Are you stuck?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Permissions. Cool. All right, should be good. No, I am not.
Okay, I'm stuck. Let's go.
Can you build shit yourself now?
I should be able to, yeah.
Miles, what's going on? Lennon Guini was about to jump into Discord to pill you two into dungeons. Just noticed you were streaming. How's the Dune game? Looks very Rust-like. You're the second person to say that, man. I haven't played Rust.
Alright, that was like 150 copper and plant fiber.
Okay, sweet. Don't get killed by the sandstorm out there. Or maybe it already passed?
No, I think it's about to happen.
Okay. I want to put a roof on this bad boy in case that's required. Oh, wait. We don't have any stone. You know, maybe this will count. Man, it's good. Miles is asking how it is. Miles,
boy.
you're welcome to jump into comms, too, if you want, man. But maybe you're getting ready to do the dungeons with some peeps.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
But yeah, what is going on? Is that your weapon? Is that your like?
That's my grappling gun.
That's your grappling gun? Okay.
Yep.
Huh. Oh shit.
I think we're fine if we stand in this corner.
Let's hope so.
Did you put stuff in the generator?
No.
I'll put some in.
It needs power. There we go. Now it's got some power.
Yo,
What up,
Alright,
man?
back in cover. What's up?
not a lot, not a lot. How is this game? It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks great, right? It looks good. I like a lot of the stuff, man. The melee combat feels pretty bad, which really sucks. And it kind of feels like their older game, Conan Exile, which they made right before this, and it feels like they just copy pasted some of it. But
Okay.
but that I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know why they did that. It's a head scratcher, but it looks great. It's been pretty fun. I don't know.
What's like what's the goal of the? I mean, I guess this is like is it the actual game or is it like the? I don't know.
This is like
I don't
a beta of it.
know.
Yeah. The game though is supposed to go. They moved it back, and I don't remember. I think June 10th is the new release date. Yeah, I did a video on it a while back, kind of going through all the mechanics and stuff. But you're supposed to be able to so it's a survival MMO, so you got to craft everything, and the like housing stuff gets a little insane, and you can also build large items that like you can build stuff that will like take multiple people, and so you can get like a guild, and then there's like an area that is supposed to be PvP, the deep desert, and I don't know. There's supposed to be a bunch of stuff. I don't know if it's there yet, but this is just like a small demo, the first 20 hours.
Seems pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it so far.
I'm gonna go get some granite, man. Need some granite.
Alright. Don't go to that. That's the one I just looted. Any of the other rocks is probably gonna be better.
All right.
Although respawns might be fast.
I think the respawns are pretty fast, but
Yeah, they've already respawned. Yeah, okay.
Are you guys like on a server right now where it's just like the two of you, or is there other people on the same one? Or...
There's other people.
there's other people, and I think how it works out is that there's smaller servers with not that many people, and then there are other areas where you there'll be more people in a given area, and then the deep desert is the PvP area, and that you can, I don't know, there's supposed to be quite a bit to it. I hesitate to say all the stuff that's supposed to be in it because I'm like worried that it's not, but yeah, it's supposed to be where like you can go and do like mass PvP. There are like certain items that are like ships you could make, and then you go and harvest spice in the deep desert is the idea. So there'll be spice blows, and then everybody heads towards it, and you have harvesters, but they need to be carried by ships, and then you can also make ships, and you can change their loadouts to have weapons on them and stuff like that, or to have like you can have little bikes, but you can put an extra seat, or you can put storage on it, or whatever.
Okay. Is the PvP aspect of it is that exclusive to the
It's opt-in
that
to
deep
those
desert
areas.
section, or
Yeah, I think it is, if I'm understanding correctly, but it is opt-in regardless. Like it's not just always on PvP, and like people can't come. Like you can build. It's kind of cool that you can build houses like pretty much anywhere. You just like throw out a thing and like lay claim to the area, and as long as you keep your shield powered, like no one can destroy your place, and sandstorms or whatever won't destroy them. But if you like leave them for long enough, the deep desert, which is the PvP area, gets wiped periodically. So it's like I don't know what the time frame they decided on, but I think it was at one point like a week or a couple of weeks or something like that. I think they were trying to figure out. I don't know what it is now, what they landed on. And that area too is pretty large, and like if you want to be like a solo player, like part of what you can do is go map it, and then you can sell those maps on the auction house. So there's ways of a bunch of different people being able to interact, I guess. Hence MMO.
yeah.
And I think it's kind of cool that you can go out to harvest spice and essentially in a PvP area. And if you want to, you could just like be the person who drives the harvester. So you're not actually like fighting. So I think it opens up for more people to be able to play. But there's ship combat as well. So again, you put guns on your stuff.
It definitely. I haven't played too many of these types of games, but definitely gives me the vibe of like a Rust type game.
Alright, I'm about to do a trick. Or I don't even know what to call it. I was gonna say trick shot, but I'm not shooting anything.
Oh, are you up there?
See.
Oh, that's pretty cool, dude.
I pulled it off, yeah. No
Yeah.
problems, let's go. I got 200 granite for you.
Okay, I couldn't find any granite. I ran around that whole rock and found hardly any, but I got some now. Can you build?
I cannot.
I wonder if I blueprint
I
it.
need to
If
be
you can...
promoted to the next one.
Oh, okay.
I have a bunch of skill points I've been using.
I think the next one is like owner. Co-owner. Oh, there you go.
20% cooldown reduction? Let's go.
Nice.
Okay, I feel like the grappling hook on a 6-second cooldown is kind of broken. We'll see.
You want to see if you can finish these parts if I like blueprint them?
Sure.
I don't know. I can't put this roof section in. Never mind.
You can. You just gotta move the thing. I'll do it real quick. See. Nope. Wait. No. You have to do it. Just right click and then you can change it to move, and then you just left click on the console and then you can replace it.
Yeah, it feels a little finicky. I can't seem to grab it.
Weird.
All right. There we go.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, you can. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I just need to go through with whatever the hell we need to make. So we have the refinery thing. Construct or interact with a small ore refinery. I'm unsure how to make this.
What are you trying to make?
The refinery that I need. So construct or interact with a small ore refinery.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how I can make one of those. Unless you make it with one of the things that I haven't made or that I don't have here. Like maybe I make a, because under construction I could make a, oh no, I can't.
Is it too big or what's going on?
I don't even know where it's at. Like I don't know how to select the item or find it to be able to craft it. Like it's just telling me that that's the next thing I'm supposed to make, and I have
Did you research it?
It's researched, yeah. But I just don't know where it's at. It just takes a bunch of salvage metal. Seems pretty easy. Do you have to? I don't know if I need to build a fabricator first.
Yeah, you might need to make the fabricator, and then you could. Oh wait, no. Is it in your build thing?
Oh, over here.
Hold up. No, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Pull out your build tool and then swap to the refineries tab, and it should be there.
Refineries tab.
Like right above like all the things you choose from, you can hit Q and E to swap tabs. You see
Yeah.
that?
I have favorite structural walls, wedges, roof, inclines, and special.
I'm seeing favorite
Should just be in
utility,
house menu
fabricator,
or to
refinery
change that.
storage.
What's that?
I'm seeing like right above the items like favorites, utilities, fabricators, refineries.
Oh my
storage.
god, there it is. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Mel's also trying to help me. Z and C
Most
to
sane
change
UI.
categories. Sorry, what was that?
I was just making a joke.
No. Say it again. I missed it.
Most sane UI.
Their house interface is weird, Mel says. Did I put it facing the wall? I did. Excellent. Jeez.
So the heat will come out from the back and warm the whole house, so you did it correctly.
Perfect. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. Thanks, Mel. Okay. Jeez, I can make a copper. Oh, my God. I don't know what the controls are. Okay. Make a copper ingot. That seems good. Woo! We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Probably make a bunch of copper ingots. Yeah, it's borrowed heavily from Mel from Conan Exiles. Okay, I can research surveying kit. Fabricate a survey probe launcher. Fabricate. Oh my god. Okay, so I think I got to fabricate a bunch of stuff before. Climb to higher ground and fire a survey probe after I fabricate one.
All right, Mr. Tutorial Man, I'll leave you to that while I go gather more resources.
Okay. By the time you come back, I should be ready to have you help me figure out the next thing to do.
Sounds great.
Yeah. I think they just borrowed from stuff they already had, you know.
So the next skill I can unlock is an anti-gravity field. That should be fun.
Dude, I feel like I should look more into what I can unlock, but I feel like you got all the cool stuff.
Yeah, normally I pick the wrong class, but I think I picked the right one this time.
Yeah.
Is there classes in this?
Yeah, I think you could unlock all the skill lines eventually, but there is like selections. You can also unlock, I think, more abilities than you can slot at any given time. Like you can only slot so many. I say with more confidence than I feel.
Well, there's only 3 slots, so hopefully there's more skills than that.
Yeah. Oh, is it only 3?
That's what it looks like from the UI.
Oh, there it is. All
Did you
right.
get a probe made? Good.
Probes
Static
made.
discharge from the sandstorms makes map data extremely unreliable on Arrakis. But if you can get it high enough, a handheld probe can gather enough local data to give you a snapshot of the region. Climb somewhere high and fire off the probe. Just don't let the Sardaukar spot you.
All right. Just got to get someplace high and fire off this probe.
If only you had a grappling gun.
I know. I know. If only.
I think your shield will help you.
I do really like the mini game for the crafting system, or for the harvesting system. Scanning it and then having to follow the line. It makes me feel like gathering resources is less of a mindless thing.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Although when Warframe did it, it was absolutely terrible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they make it so tedious. Like, you have to pull out a specific thing, and the way you use it, it feels very clunky. Then you have to be accurate with it, or else you get less resources. So then you just get irritated when you mess it up.
I'm not high enough. Got to get another 8 meters to fire off the probe.
So does the building in this game have like any gravity, or can you just have like floating stuff?
No, you can't have floating. Well, there's like struts and like stuff you can make to support stuff, but it does tell you like structure like isn't supported or whatever. Is that what you mean?
Very good. I'm going to the
Yeah.
Griffin's Reach trade
Oh, yeah.
post. Come and find
There's
me
some
there.
pretty
Just
extensive
remember
housing
to be
stuff in
careful
Conan
crossing the
Exiles,
sands. Move from rocky ground
and
to
I've seen
rocky
some
ground.
cool stuff in here.
Learn how far you can move on sand before the worm
Something that I haven't
comes.
played. Have you played
And
much
remember,
of the Conan Exile?
Look both ways before
Only a
you
little
cross
bit
the
in
desert.
preparation for this because it was their previous game. Have you played?
Nah, not at all. I've seen it pop up a bunch on like Steam and been like, oh, that looks cool, but my life's already consumed by everything else plus the ESA MMO. I'm like, I couldn't possibly, buddy,
Yeah.
pick up something else. Otherwise, someone would have to give.
Yeah, I had some friends, Joelle in the Discord and her husband. They played a lot, and so they showed me around in it a decent amount. So I got to see like they did a lot of different. Yeah, so that's been my experience, is them walking me around and playing it. I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was a pretty good time. It was limited, and there's only like so many players, and it's kind of like, okay, I kind of feel like I did most of what there is to do, and the combat felt jank, and so I didn't love that. But I just felt like I had done everything, because I'm not going to do a bunch of freaking housing, because that's not me. Daedric is telling me to travel to Griffin's trade post, pick up the first contract in the scrap metal chain from the contract board, deliver required copper ore to contract board, and then contact the issuer. Mel, by any chance, can you tell me how far we are in the tutorial? How far am I from getting a land bike? That's the question I have.
Yeah, we want to start a motorcycle gang.
Yeah. Motorcycle gang. I don't see a clear mark. Mel says, I'm actually confused that you don't already have a land bike. Me too, Mel. Me too.
So looking at the tutorial stuff, there you gotta craft some weapons. Then after that is the sand bike.
Say that again.
So we're probably pretty close.
Okay.
There's like 2 more quest things to do. Craft all those weapons. And
Okay.
the last one is make the bike.
All right. Bill said we actually got one free for getting eaten by a sandworm. So that sucks. I got eaten by a sandworm. Why didn't I get a sand bike?
So what I'm hearing is I should just go repeatedly die to a sandworm.
Yeah. Is there a way to teleport to your base? Is there any fast travel? So far, I don't.
That would be nice.
Well, it's like over by the base, dude. So it's like way. It's like west of the house. So I guess I'm gonna start running.
I guess I'll keep gathering.
Okay. But if you do the intro
Guess-
quest line, you'll get a sand bike. You'll need to go to the trade post. If you like Daedric's class, you can learn his class there. Okay. That's actually why I chose a different class than that, because someone did tell me that you could get the other classes unlocked. So that's cool. Thanks, Mel. That's super helpful.
Oh, insider knowledge you're using?
No, dude, the best way to play games is to be a streamer and then get people on the stream to tell you all the pro tips. It's the best way to learn a game. What's that?
All the dates.
Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, do this, and then I'm not gonna say all a fair amount of time. Sometimes they haven't even played the game. They just like watch other people that are further along than you. Pass on info. Miles, if you want to try it out, man, it's just the beta weekend. I think I can get you a key for just the weekend or whatever.
Nah, I mean, for me, my weekend's over
All right.
in a couple of hours. I'm a day behind, and I got that Australian internet, so it would take like all night to download it.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, it would be cool, but yeah, it wouldn't. I wouldn't end up, being able to. Just get ready for when the full game drops.
Yeah. Like the. Go ahead.
I was just saying, there seems to be a lot of running around currently.
Yeah, it's not incredibly fun right now, but I do feel like this is still like tutorial too. So I don't know if that.
Yeah, well, I imagine because you said there was like vehicles and stuff, right? Does it become like commonplace to be moving around via like a vehicle at any point?
Oh
do you know?
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I don't think you're running around on foot like this for most of the game. I think most of the you get the sand bike, and then you can move around faster, which is kind of what we're trying to get to, so we can start our motorcycle gang.
Yeah.
Being able to make like large vehicles or whatever that you can like do stuff as a guild that like it's enough that you do it as a guild is really interesting to me. Like I think that's pretty cool. I got a cute little rabbit trying to get
it
a.
seems like one of those games
treat.
where because of that like guild element that people can get super like into it, where it's like full on. So I was wondering if if the PvP was exclusively to that zone, because I know that with like some of those games like Buddy Rust or things like that, it's like a full-time job for some people to just like keep their stuff like with like the server wars or what have you that go on.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a full-time job, so if it does turn into that, that's why I stopped playing Ashes of Creation. It was like
Oh yeah.
grind for 8 hours so you can gain a fourth of a level. Like, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was pretty bad. And it's like early access, so like there's not much to the game, so people are doing that just to like level so they can kind of see what the game is like, and it's just like,
But that was the one that you seemed, if I remember correctly, you were like pretty positive on that one. That was the one where there was like the bunnies and stuff that you could like ride around on. Is that
yeah,
one?
yeah. Yeah, it couldn't. Yeah, like there's a bunch of like the skills casts are like pretty cool. Like they're pretty legit. Like there's interesting interactions and what have you. But it's just like so grindy, and it's so slow because it's you know it's a you know, it's just a PvP game basically. I mean, there's PvE elements, but like it's just a PvP game. You know, PvX or whatever, which is just another way of saying PvP with some PvE in it, and the issue is like you're like to find like I was looking for the bunny mount, right? And then like so I'm like looking for it, I'm wandering around looking for it for forever, and like I think it just they like removed it maybe, but like just wandering around the entire map, because part of how they control how the PvP works is by you know, making their large distances between point A and point B, and so it just takes fucking forever just to walk around or move anywhere, and it's like, yeah, I'm not trying to, like, you know, people joked about like walking simulator because that's what it felt like.
Yeah. It's honestly, that whole like hyper grindiness is becoming bloody more and more common in games, which is a shame.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it feels a little bifurcated, honestly, because I think some games too kind of have also moved away from it. But I don't know. Some people like that, and I think that some of that crew that really like it, the folks that really like it, they kind of like that they can spend, like, again, treat it like a job. And if you treat it like a job, you're in a place that people who don't treat it like a job can't be in. And if I'm being honest, like a not small fraction of those people seem like that's how they feel good about themselves, is like, I've accomplished something in this game.
It's an achievement. It's the power trip there. You're like, I am far above.
Yeah, exactly. Other people, and you know, it doesn't matter how much money they have. It's because I've spent X amount of hours or whatever here that I have this thing unlocked. And man, I thought I was a hardcore gamer, but like maybe not, because like that is not appealing to me.
Nah, me either.
Yeah, that was a huge problem in Lost Ark, where there were just people dedicating like 80+ hours a week to that game, and it's like, how is that even possible? Like,
and
like,
go ahead. No, I want to hear what you have to say.
No, I was just gonna say, and it just became a dick measuring contest of who could like waste more time in game, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 80 hours a week's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do that myself. Plus, like,
When I played it, I was. Oh, sorry.
No, please.
I was just saying, I was playing like 20-30 hours a week, which is a lot for a game, like an insane amount. But that was like below average. It was ridiculous.
That's wild. Yeah. No, thank you. Well,
And some people can put an ungodly amount of time into video games, which I get it because they're fun, but like, I don't. Yeah, it's 80. I don't understand where you find 80 hours total in the week. Yeah, it's a video game.
Well, and it also makes it where like that's the game you're playing. Like that's it. You can't play other games, and I think people just get like you got to step back and be like, is this fun? Is this still fun for you? Like, because I don't know if it is.
Man, got to get my PhD in art. All right.
But yeah, grind is just the way to prolong the game without like actual content to be put into it.
Yeah. That's why I like games like Helldivers, because you can just drop right in, play, it's incredibly fun, and then you can like be done, and there's no. It's weird though, because like. Go ahead.
No, you keep going. No, sorry.
No, it's just weird because like there'll be people that'll get mad. And I'll be like, "There's not enough content in this game," blah blah blah, and they'll like get really mad, and you're like, "Dude, like you can't." I don't know. Maybe it's the same people that want to play something for 80 hours a week, when you're like, that's not what a normal like. Yeah, if you play any game that much, like you are gonna get frustrated, and it's not gonna be fun. Any game, the smallest annoyance after you've played 80 hours a week becomes a gigantic mountain of annoyance after that long.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Like, that's where like sometimes you can kind of see like in the sense of like, you know, developers will ignore the hardcore side of a game in another sense, because it's like, oh, they're almost so tuned into like an issue that's actually like such a minor issue in the big scheme of things, if that makes sense, because they're just playing it so much as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's weird in Helldivers. I've just seen that. Like I've been playing with people as they're like, their blood pressure is going up, and they're like, and I mean I've been there too. It shouldn't just be like other people, you know. But like, you gotta at some point, like maybe afterwards, you know, just like take a step back and be like, hey, I'm really pissed off about like this thing not working exactly how I'd like. Like, is it a problem? Yeah. Is it that big of a deal? Like, kind of not. Maybe I just need to like take a step back. And if it's not fun too, and you find yourself getting that way, just like don't play. Just like stop playing. And yeah, that's kind of how I felt about Ashes. Like I really wanted to like it, continue to play that game, and I'll go back to it and stuff and check it out. But like at one point, they were like telling people like, "Hey, thank you for your feedback. We really appreciate we value your time."
At the arse end of the Haggard
And
Basin,
Yeah, it's kind of on the nose when they're like, by the way, you got to grind like an absolute madman.
Yeah, and I think the person who wrote that probably meant it, but to me, it's like I can't put those two things together. Like something does not compute. Like,
Yeah.
and it does feel like there are people that are gonna be like super hardcore about it, and they want to be hardcore about it. They only want other people who are hardcore about it, and that's just kind of the thing. And it's like, that's cool. If that's what makes you feel better about yourself and life and whatever, cool. I'm gonna go do something else. Like, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Green screen peeking through.
That's why I've kind of been enjoying the old Marvel Rivals. Like, I've just had less time in general lately. So it's nice to be able to be like, oh, I'm gonna jump on and play this for an hour, and I don't have to have spent 4 hours previously grinding the meta gear so that I can engage with the 1 hour of gameplay I want to have either.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Rivals is so good.
Rivals.
Yeah.
I saw you in is it Mr. Me?
Yeah.
I saw you guys playing it the other day. And I was like, oh damn, I wish I could actually play on your ping. I'll jump in with you.
Hey guys, welcome
Yeah,
in.
that'd be a lot of fun.
I could pretty much cloak and dagger bot and that's it. Or rocket, just hide in a corner somewhere. And
I mean, honestly, you on ping with Rocket would be better than like 90% of support players.
yeah, that'd be the way to do it.
All right, there are land bikes here. I just need to pick up the first contract
Yeah.
for the contract board.
I want a land bike.
How's the knee, by the way? Is it the knee or was it the calf? It was the calf. Wasn't it?
Yeah. It's been. I mean, I'm just like not. I'm just staying, not using it. It was just a partial tear.
Yeah.
So no surgery, no anything else. Just a couple weeks not using it, which turns out you can walk really well without using your calf. I mean, you gotta like, you're limping, but I don't need, I'm like fine getting around the house. So yeah, and then they have me on muscle relaxers for like a couple of weeks because I guess spasms are a problem, which has definitely come up whenever I've forgotten to take them. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, I should be fine. I'm doing a deload right now, anyways. So, for those who don't know what that is, just means I'm not lifting very heavy or hardly at all. So I'm taking it pretty easy to give.
I just had a deload week. I just finished mine.
Okay.
It's like a week and a half.
You probably feel like amazing when you go back, right? Like,
yeah. I
ready to
went
lift
back
all
to
the
that,
weight.
Like the first day to be like, oh, I'm gonna buddy. Actually move some stuff around. Felt way better.
Yeah.
Have you torn your calf before?
No.
Or like is that a first time? Oh, true.
Yeah, and you know what's messed up is I had like so I'll do cardio. I'll like walk while I'll multitask, right? So I do the tabletop channel, so I'll like read, through various TTRPG rules for some I'm going to review, or I just try to multitask. So I like walk like 3 miles before, and then I started to jog, and I was like, I'll just do some interval training, and I went to like speed up the second time, and took one step and left foot, and it was fine. And then right foot, I felt something like snap or something like I could just feel it, like it felt like a pop.
Wasn't good.
Yeah, yeah.
Immediately know like that was not supposed to happen.
Yeah, and I'm so like nervous because I've heard of people like, oh, I was just going out and I didn't warm up and I like tore my Achilles or something, and it's like surgery and 6 months of rehab or like all kinds of stuff, and like so I always want to be like, okay, I'm not as young as I used to be. Like let me make and even when you're young, I know a guy who was like 18 and he would have probably been a pro soccer player, but he wasn't warm when he like took off sprinting out of the locker room, and he like tore his I don't know which one exactly, but one of his quad like muscles just like tore it off, and it just like coiled up into his leg, and yeah.
I was surprised that you'd like done it, but not like in like a sporting event. Normally, buddy, I feel like every time I've heard of people doing their calves, and like my own experience with that shit is always like in like a competition setting, like where you're playing a game of soccer or something like that. I was surprised that you would do it on the bloody treadmill, but I suppose it's one of those things where it can just happen that easily if it's so inclined that day, I guess.
Yeah. I don't feel like so. I was trying to like slowly work up to doing some sprints this summer. Like that's what I was like, I'd love to just have like sprint workouts as part of my normal workout and be able to get some good exercise. I think it would be fun. I don't like doing long distance cardio. Unless I'm doing something. If I want to mountain bike, like I'll do it all day, but I don't just like going for a run or whatever. And I was like, yeah, this would be a cool high intensity workout that I could do and I would enjoy it or whatever. I don't think that I was like my lower body is. I haven't been doing it a whole lot. Like I've been pretty mild jogging, a lot of walking. Haven't been doing anything crazy, so I don't know. Maybe I just still, even though I thought I was warming up and thought I was doing enough, maybe I just haven't. You know, so I don't know. It could still be on me, or it was a freak thing. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like a bloody like what was it, 6 mile walk is a pretty decent warm up, right?
3, yeah, 3, yeah.
Yeah, 3 mile walk is pretty decent.
Yeah,
warm up.
I would too. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But like what I'm saying is like I don't know over the last like year, you know, like I was warm for that
Yeah.
day, but I don't know if I had been using my lower body consistently. Maybe those ligaments were not in the same, or muscle, you know, wasn't in the same shape as muscles I've been using more vigorously. I don't know. I'm speculating. Maybe it's just bad luck. Have you torn something like that before? Sound like you
I've
have.
torn both my calves. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was it?
Never-
I've never done it. Tell me what the experience was like.
Just, I would describe it as like, and like they were both both times was playing soccer, and it was like, in the moment, I just kind of like dropped mid sprint and thought I would have initially thought it was like an extreme cramp, and then it's like, hasn't really hasn't like uncramped, if that makes sense.
Was
And
yours
like,
a
"Oh,
complete
shit," and
tear?
No, neither were complete tears. They
Okay.
were so both the left and the right, but they were both just sort of smaller grade, and then maybe like somewhere around 10 to 12 weeks of like not doing much at all, and then they started to sort of get better.
Hey, stop.
But that
I'm
would have
on the
been
face of every
they would have been when I
sand-sucking
was
bandit,
like
scavenger and merc from here to
18 and
Harco.
19.
And I
both of
don't
those.
recognize you.
But yeah, I
So
now
perhaps
get
you'll give
calf
us the
cramps
Welcome in,
all
guys.
the time as
You
like
are,
a consequence.
And while you're at
Oh,
it,
really?
why
But in both,
our
but in
airspace
both
is
cases, I
not
was like,
a talker, huh?
yeah, like I
Well,
was like
the rules
an
of
hour
Griffin's
into
Reach are
a soccer
simple.
match,
You pay up
and I've
front
just
and don't
done
cause
them at
trouble,
like full
or
sprint.
we'll toss you into the stores.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess similar. You
Why
were
I was like, oh, that's yeah.
so you were certainly
I was
warm.
surprised on it. Yeah, I was warm, but the second one, like
Name
second
is
one was on
Mir.
me because I
do the
fucking
trading
I could
and the
feel
talking.
that my
silent partner here
I was like
does
pushing
the
it,
fighting.
and I was like, I should probably
And
go
there's
off
a
and just
contract board in
call
the
it a
corner
day.
if
I was
you
like, I'm
need
not.
work.
So, yeah.
Okay.
What did they say for you? Like, how long did they say you're gonna have to be?
They told me
Off
2
it.
weeks off of it and then some rehab. How long did you say it
Yeah.
took you?
Well, I had like the crutches for the first like maybe 2 weeks. I was walking around on those.
Okay.
And then after that, I was kind of hobbling for like another 4 or so. But it would have been like about 9-10 weeks before I actually was like, hey, you can like, you know, get into a light jog.
Okay. Cool. Well,
But
duly.
that was also they were both also like 10 years ago. So
Yeah. Is
Um,
everything? Did you feel pretty much normal now, or?
yeah, they don't like, aside from that they cramp easy, nothing really is noticeable at them. And I say cramp easy as in like quite often. Like I never had this experience before I did them, but quite often now, if I like, you know, go to sleep after playing like a soccer game or something, I'll wake up like at some point in the middle of the night with like fucking a calf cramp, just dying. Not literally, but I'll be like, holy shit, that hurts. And it'll just wake me out of my sleep.
Okay. Well, it said it was going to transfer to a new zone. There's a merchant here, Daedric. I don't know what you're up to, man, but it looks like I can, I guess, buy stuff? I don't know. Oh.
Oh, so I have to head out there?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna buy this water thing. Okay, cool. I got that. That's what I needed. Oh, it's got a schematic from him. Okay. I guess you can get like contracts here, and then you can. There's like a merchant. I still don't have a land bike that I'm aware of.
Sounds like a scam.
Pickup contract, scrap metal, wrecking crew from the board. Okay.
You're going to find, Offworlder, that Arrakis is a planet of unique opportunity. No former prisoner would ever have access to the military technology of the Great Houses. But with the war, chaos reigns.
Can you
Ships crash and are
can you
shot
ride the
down,
the worms in this game?
sometimes
Is that a
spilling
thing?
military
Not
grade
yet,
materials onto the
but
sands.
Damn.
so the Fremen,
ways of the
are you familiar with the
desert, how to
Fremen?
do a lot with very
Yeah.
little.
So they're not even in the
The
game yet.
Imperium, on the other hand, have
But I
infinite
think
resources
sandworm
and
riding is going to be a
production
thing. I wonder if it's
capacity
going to be like a
countless
way of
worlds.
fast traveling. Kind of wonder,
Plunder them, Offworlder.
but
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they have plans for it. They said not at
Slip
launch,
inside
so
and claim
That would
your
be
share of the
kind of
spoils.
epic.
yeah.
Imagine in the PvP zone though, riding the sandworm at your enemies.
Yeah.
Kind of epic.
Well, it's just telling me to go do another thing, like travel to a shipwreck and gather shit. I don't know, man. Might be bailing on this for now. Might be about that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I might step out of the stream real quick. Guys,
It's a time for you guys. Have to be late.
it's about midnight for me. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on
One
tomorrow
for
and
me.
play some more. Let me step out of the stream.
Yeah, I'm
Come
down
on.
to play with you.
Sector
All right, guys. We're gonna call it here for the night. We'll be back tomorrow. We got the stream already posted, so you can check and see what time it is on your local time. But it'll be, for me, I think 3 p.m. Mountain Time, so 5 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, we'll hop back in here, maybe get that land bike, and just keep going. There's only supposed to be about 20 hours worth of content here. I don't think we're gonna get through it. Maybe by Monday we'll be able to. But yeah, that's the plan for today. We've been going kind of slow, hanging out, chatting. But yeah, thanks, Mel. I appreciate it. And all you guys, I know there's a lot of people that are just lurking. Guys, have a great night, and thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you have any questions. Hit me up if there's anything I can answer or help you out with or whatever. And I should be getting a couple keys. I haven't actually got them yet, so I don't know if that's going to happen. But hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more keys as well. So if anybody needs one or wants one, kick me a DM. Say hello. So, all right, Mel, Franny, everybody else, appreciate you guys. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.